Welcome to your 316 Yoga. Hi, I'm Jan, and this is where you and I, combine stretching and movement of our bodies while reflecting on scripture verses to stretch our thoughts, to stretch our mind while encouraging our soul. That's a lot, isn't it? Let's get started with the yoga part. Grab a couple of blocks and a little towel and maybe some water. Have your dog get out of the way, and let's come into our practice. All right, first pose we're going to do. Let's just get there right now. Let's go into a child's pose. All right, so a child's pose, a couple ways to do it. Knees can be together, touching. Big toes can be touching, and you sink your hips back to your heels. Come on down in the chest, arms down by your sides, and rest here. Ooh, maybe you want to bring the ground up to you to rest. You can use a block to do that. And rest here in your child's pose, or take a variation called a wide-legged child's pose. That's where we spread our knees wide, big toes are still touching, and hips go back to your heels. Let your arms reach long to the top of your mat and sink your chest down again to that block or to the ground. Maybe you're resting your head on a block, but right here is where we are going to rest in our bodies, and we are just going to reflect for a few moments. Today's practice I've entitled, Life Changes, but God Never Does. And here's the verse as you're in your child's pose with your eyes closed, taking deep breaths in and out. The verse comes from Hebrews chapter 13, verse 8, where it says, He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. I wish I could say the same about my body. Maybe you're saying the same thing too. Who doesn't want perhaps their old body back from 20, 30, 40 years ago, even from last week or yesterday? We all want things to stay consistent, don't we? But there's no turning the clock back. We have to work on what we have, work with what we've got and make it the best we can be. Appreciate what you've got. Today's practice is going to energize your body. As you rest here in your child's pose, sinking your hips more back to your heels, lock in a stress number in your mind. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 to 5, give it a number, and let's work on reducing that stress. Remember, life changes, but God never does. Regroup here, prepare for your practice, and don't hurt yourself. Take deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Let it go. Maybe you sigh it out through your mouth. Just come to peace on your mat. And the only consistent thing in this world is change. Ironically, that's the thing most of us avoid the most. We resist it, we're kind of fearful of it, but it's comfortable and comforting to know that there is a God, our God, your God, my God, who is ever present and always there. He's consistent for each and every one of us. So rest here in your child's pose a little bit longer before we go into our downward facing dog. So your deep breaths in through your nose. Maybe now you decide to close your lips and breathe in and out of your nose only. Build heat in your body and just kind of melt into the mat, letting the outside world go as you reflect inward. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Now, as I always say in all of our practices, don't hurt yourself. If something hurts, back out of it. Take it to a lesser percentage, find a modification, maybe take a pose only to 50% or even 5%. Just move a little bit each day, and then before you know it, you'll be moving even more and more. And that's what it's all about. Be happy with what you got, protect what you've got, don't hurt yourself, and just go with the flow. All right. You can stay in your child's pose if you want, but I'm going to press into a down dog. So bring your hands under your shoulders, bring your knees under your hips, draw your toes to your shins, and send your hips high. There you go, you're in a downward facing dog. So look at your feet and bring them to about hip width distance apart. Your heels are going to be slightly elevated. Press your hands into your mat and they are shoulder width distance apart. Think of your tailbone going a little higher to the sky and let your neck hang loose. Shake your neck a little bit and just rest here. Push into the earth and gently pedal your feet. Now, I don't know how this feels for you. Everybody's different, and every day is different in your body. Maybe you'd like to come down to your forearms and rest here. Keep your elbows under your shoulders and let that be your down dog today. You decide what feels best for you. So continue to pedal your heels, kind of move that motion up into your hips. Let your spine decompress and breathe. Let's walk our feet up to meet our hands, or walk your hands back to meet your feet. Slowly roll your spine up, one vertebra at a time. Then come on up to a standing position. In your standing position, place your hands at prayer center and just close your eyes for a moment as you just focus. 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 Focus on your breath. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Maybe lift your toes up and give them a wiggle too. You know, none of us know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what the future holds. But the one and only God of the universe does. He knows what your future holds. His promise still stands. He is ever faithful. He's going to be with us every single step of the way. That's a great comfort, as you know that He's going to guide you through the valleys of life, and we all have them, but He's going to bring you to those high mountaintops as well. One breath, one movement at a time. Life goes on. Take a deep breath in, and your deep breath out. Let's do a little bit of a flow here. One breath, one movement. Let's do an extended mountain pose as you lift your arms up to the sky. You know, you could be seated in a chair doing this practice as well. Just move your arms. Maybe you can lift your shoulders comfortably up to the sky, or maybe you want to put a little bend in your elbows. That's fine too. Just lift the arms, lift the chest, put a smile on your face. Exhale, hands through prayer center, fold forward. Inhale, rise on back up, one vertebra at a time. Come back to your extended mountain. Take a baby back bend. Chest goes forward, hips go forward, arms go back. Doesn't feel so stable? Put your hands on your hips and lift the chest to the sky. Little back bend. Let's do it again. Extended mountain. Exhale, hands through prayer center, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, sweep your arms up, let it feel good. Extended mountain. Baby back bend, any way you want. Hands on the hips are good. Lift on back up. Exhale, hands through, prayer center, fold forward. Inhale, arms sweep up, extended mountain, lengthen up. Baby back bend, arms go back up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. And hands to prayer center, a deep breath out. You know what? We are so much more alike than we are different. We all have fears, we all have worries, we all feel alone sometimes, but God says He is always with us, and that is encouraging. He's going to safeguard you wherever you go. Don't forget His promise. It's true yesterday, it's true today, it's true for all of your tomorrows. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. All right, let's go with the flow of our breath, the flow of life, and let's do a sun salutation A. All right, lift your arms up high to the sky. Done this before, you know this. You're an old pro at it. Exhale, hands through prayer center, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift this time. Hands to your shins, back is flat, lengthen through the crown of your head. And then plant your hands, walk your hands forward, and let's do a Chaturanga Dandasana is what this is called. All right, couple ways you could do it. We're going to hinge forward into a high plank, shoulders over your wrists. Maybe you like that. If not, drop to your knees. Totally fine. High plank to low plank. Hover above the earth. Press the earth away as you inhale. Tops of your feet are on your mat. Chest lengthens up to the front of your room. Exhale, down dog. Hips go high. Breathe. Pedal it out. Walk your feet to meet your hands, or walk your hands back to meet your feet. Inhale, arms sweep up, extended mountain pose. Now, sun salutation A. If that doesn't feel comfortable for you, it's just greeting the sun in the morning. It's reflecting on the sun. It's at the end of the day, seeing the sun go down and just being grateful for the day you've had. If a sun salutation doesn't feel right for you, think of sun as S-O-N. Think of the Son of God. Think of just rising up, being appreciative for what He does for you each and every day as you rise and then as you sleep. Extended mountain. Exhale, hands through prayer center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. Chaturanga, Dandasana, your way, maybe on the knees. Low down, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, chest shines forward. Exhale, down dog, pedal and breathe. Feet walk up to meet the hands, or hands walk back to meet the feet. Inhale, arms rise up. Extended mountain, breathe. Put a smile on your face and be appreciative of what you have. Exhale, hands through prayer center, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine and the crown of your head and your tailbone. Exhale, plant your hands, walk them forward. Chaturanga, Dandasana, your way. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog as you inhale. Exhale, hips are high. Down dog, pedal. Shake your neck and finish. Walk your feet to meet your hands, or hands walk back to meet your feet. Inhale, arms sweep up. Extended mountain. It's another type of sun B. It's another type of sun salutation. It's called sun B. Let's do that. Hands to prayer center. Bend in your knees. Sit back here. Weight into your heels a little bit. Breathe. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Let it go. Find the strength in your legs. In fact, lift your toes up and give them a wiggle. Plant your feet solidly. Strong foundation. You've got it. There's your chair pose. Let's put the hands to prayer center. Straighten the legs and fold in half. Hands come down to the earth. Walk your hands forward. Remember Chaturanga Dandasana? We're going to do that again. All right. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Push into the earth. Here's something different. This is called a warrior two pose. Kick your right leg high. Let that feel good. Exhale, sweep it through to a low lunge so the foot comes between the two hands. Rise on up to standing. Plant the back foot down. Point the forward toes to the top of your mat. Put a bend in your front knee. Arms tee out. Shoulders are over your hips. Lengthen up and settle in. Settle in to God's goodness, God's grace. Know that He's got you. Hold on here. Be a strong warrior. Find your strength. Inhale, lengthen up. Look to the right. Reach to the right. Tick-tock, 6 and 12. Keep that bend in your front knee. Let your right forearm come down to the right thigh. Or open it up so the fingers go down and the left arm goes up. Look up to your fingers. Oh, feel that good stretch in your side body. Breathe. Inhale, rise up, warrior 3, reverse warrior. Warrior 2, reverse warrior. Right arm high, left arm goes low, look up. Let's cartwheel our arms, surround the right front foot, send the foot back, let it be. Come back to a down dog. Pedal it out. We're gonna do the same thing, other side. Kick your left leg high. Exhale, sweep it through. Low lunge. Come on up, same thing, other side. Plant your back foot. Shoulders over your hips. Arms tee out. Wiggle your toes forward so you can feel a nice stretch here. Lengthen up, be strong, reach through your fingers, then look to the left. Reach to the left as you exhale. Tick-tock, 6 and 12. Breathe, stretch. You're strong, let it feel good. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm high, right arm low. Breathe. Exhale, cartwheel your arms. Surround the left front foot, but that front foot is gonna go back and meet the right foot. High plank, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Feet walk to meet your hands, or your hands walk to meet your feet. Inhale, arms sweep up. Extended mountain, lengthen. Breathe, you got it. You're strong and you're getting stronger. Don't quit, don't give up. Breathe. Chair pose, Utkatasana, bend your knees. Bottom goes back, maybe toes lift and wiggle. Hands to prayer center. Hold here, stay strong. Every little bit helps. Just don't quit. Show up. Just don't quit. When you're ready, straighten the knees, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down, walk them forward. Chaturanga Dandasana, your way, maybe on the knees. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Pedal, breathe. Right leg kicks high to the sky. Exhale, hollow out your belly. Bring that foot in between your two front hands. We're gonna do it again. Come on up. Strong warriors. Bend in the knees. Straighten the arms. Look to the right. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, reach. Tick-tock, 6 and 12. Inhale, reverse. Warrior, right arm high, left arm low. Exhale, cartwheel your arms, chaturanga. Send the right foot back to meet the left in your down dog. We'll do the chaturanga dandasana in a few moments. Let's do the other side. Still your feet. Left leg goes high. Right foot, left foot comes forward. Right foot plants. Come on up. Tee out your arms. Sink low. Look left. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, reach left, and then the tick-tock of the arms comes into play. Reach, stretch. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm down, left arm up. Look up, breathe. Exhale, cartwheel your arms. Time for your variation of your chaturanga dandasana. High plank to low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog with a pedal. Whew. Shake your neck. Let it feel good. Walk your hands to meet your feet or your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, rise up, extended mountain pose. How are you doing? Whew. That's a lot, isn't it? We did 3 sets of the warrior poses. Sun salutation A, sun salutation B. Let's go into a balancing pose called tree. Root into your feet. Lift your right foot up. Open up the knee. Send the foot to the calf or higher up into the thigh. Your call. Now, what you can do is balance on one foot or use the right foot as a kickstand. Put the heel inside the left ankle, totally fine. Or have a chair nearby. Hands to prayer center. Be a tree firmly rooted in that strong left foot. Grow your branches. Look up to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Hands float back to prayer center. Guide the knee to the front of the room. Plant the foot next to the leg. Balance on the other side. Root into the opposite foot. Open up the other leg. Stay where it feels right. Maybe hands on your hips feel right. Maybe today you just lift the toes for a moment or two. It's up to you. Or bring the foot high up into the thigh. You decide. But whatever you do, I always say this. Don't put your foot on your knee. You don't want that sideways bending of the knee. So pray here, reflect here, be thankful here, be in the present moment, and know that God is here too. Arms lift, branches sway. If you like, find your balance. Hands to prayer center. Guide the knee to the front of the room. Left foot meets right, right foot meets left. Extended mountain pose. Lengthen up. All right, this is a twisty, pretzel-y kind of pose. It's like life. Sometimes you get all twisted up, but you get to release too. The valleys and the mountaintops, it all equals out. All right, so we're gonna go into an eagle pose, Garandasana. Hands to prayer center, that's a good start. Bend your knees slightly. That's that chair pose, remember this? Arms come out, right arm sweeps under left. Palms touch, elbows squeeze down, and look over your fingers. Maybe add in the legs. Right leg lifted up, cross it over the left, and bring your top of the right foot, when you can. If you fall out, no big deal, get back in. Settle in, bring the top of the foot behind the calf. Breathe, squeeze, and then release. Foot comes down, arms go high, let it go. Other side. Chair pose. Arms are reaching. If you don't like the arms are reaching, put them on opposite shoulders. Put them at prayer center. It's up to you. I'm gonna reach through my arms. I'm gonna root into my right leg this time, lifting the left, crossing it over, and hooking it behind the calf. Then I'm gonna take the right arm, sweep it under the left, and let the palms touch. Squeeze the elbows down and look over your fingertips. Breathe. Nice twisted eagle pose. and then come out of it. All things pass, right? Everything changes. Nothing lasts forever. Be grateful for that in some things. Extended mountain. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Bring your hands back to prayer center. You've got it. Let's go into a child's pose. As you're ready, fold forward. Just fold forward here. Let your fingers reach toward the earth. Let your gaze go back towards your knees as the crown of your head is toward the earth. Put a little space between your knees if that feels good. And just try to fold in half as best you can. When you're ready, walk your hands forward. Bend in the knees and come on down to that child's pose. So spread your knees wide, big toes touch, hips back to your heels. This is a wide-legged child's pose. Let your arms reach long to the top of the mat. Remember, you got that block. You can put it under your chest, your forehead, whatever you like. Breathe. Breathe. Stay here in your extended child's pose. What a great pose for the hips, for your shoulders, to relax and breathe through your back. The verse we had today was a very simple one. It was Hebrews 13:8. God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Also, in Hebrews chapter 13, in Eugene Peterson's translation of the Bible called The Message, I really like this. He says, don't be obsessed with getting more material things. Be relaxed, and be relaxed in what you have. Since God assures us, I'll never let you down, I'll never walk away, and I'll never leave you, we can then boldly quote, God is there. God is ready to help. I'm fearless no matter what. That's a bold claim. Who and what can ever get to me? Let it go. Just let things go. God's got you. And remember, He's the same yesterday, today, and perhaps most comforting of all, He's here for all your days. He's consistently here for you. All right, let's come into a final Shavasana pose now. So you're going to roll over onto your back, and you're going to fully recline. As you fully recline on your back, you're going to have some space between your legs. So you're going to bring your heels to the edges of your mat. Maybe have a towel and cover your eyes up to block out the light. It helps you focus inward. Arms down by your sides, shoulders away from the ears. Deep breaths in and out. As you stay in the present moment, don't worry about the past. Don't worry about what's yet to come. God's got it. Enjoy the moment. Deep breaths in and out. Maybe sigh it out your mouth a couple of times. Soften in the jaws, the area between your eyebrows. Just let it go. Deepen your breath and know that you are held and you are cherished and you've got nothing to worry about. Don't fear change. Embrace it. Knowing that an all-present, all-powerful God has you in the front of His thoughts, doing the best for you each and every day. You may feel as though you're in a valley, but the high mountaintops are coming too. Breathe. Stay here longer if you like. This pose, your final Shavasana pose, is a relaxing pose where you can just listen. If it's time for you to conclude your practice today, wiggle your fingers and your toes, circle your wrists and your ankles. Inhale, this is the best part. Stretch it out as if it were the first stretch of your day, like you're just getting up out of bed. Stretch. Feel the goodness here. When you're ready, bend your knees and roll onto one side or the other and come into a fetal position. Use your low arms bicep as a pillow for your head and just breathe. Savor this present moment. This moment will never come again. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Slowly make your way up to a comfortable seated position, maybe keeping your eyes closed so you can focus inward. Bring your hands to prayer center. Lengthen up through the crown of your head and soften in your shoulders. When we started our practice, maybe you took a stress number. You rated it on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 to 10. What was it then, and what is it now? Be at peace. And gently blink your eyes open. You did it. All right, you completed a yoga practice. Good on you. Dive a little deeper, perhaps, into today's verse, into today's verses that we explored, and let God speak to you. Again, the verse came from Hebrews chapter 13, verse 8. Pretty simple verse. It says, He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. That word forever is comforting. All right, we'll see you on your mats next time. Take care and know that you are loved. Bye-bye. Hello. You know you're loved, don't you? That's for sure. You're a good girl. Bye-bye.